So what do you do when you have nothing to say? And if you're on your own, there's no need to say anything. But what if you're with someone or in front of a camera and you have nothing to say? Yeah, and usually when you don't say anything when in company, uh, they will. Or nowadays, they pick up their phone and just start scrolling. And and I see it a lot, like let's say 80%, I pretty much eat out every day, and then I sit in restaurants and cafes, and you know, people they enter, a menu is offered, they look over the menu, they order their food, they pick up their phone, and whether it's a couple or a whole family or a group of friends, they just sit there in their phone, completely cut off of the rest of the world. Because, yeah, what if you have nothing to say? So, for those who are new to this channel, I've been adding a short introduction in every single video for the past week. Uh, this is Lightbringer Jeroen just showing up while the shift is happening. Um, these videos sit in a playlist that you don't need to watch in any particular order, but if you do, uh, you start noticing a pattern, you start noticing a progress. But yeah, you can watch any video at any time. They're all standalone. I also have a different kind of video recording style, and it's called the Reality Check Collection, where I dive really deep into things. These episodes, they're like packed full of information, insight, downloads. Yeah, always uh, focused on one subject. And in these videos, the While Shift Happens collection, yeah, I'm just sharing about when you don't have anything to say. What do you do? Do you also pick up your phone? Just stare at the sky, listen to the birds? Or get really annoyed by all the cars and the scooters driving by? I don't know. The loud music in the background? What silence does, if you allow it to, it purifies. It allows you to just be. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to be anyone. So, of course, I really enjoy conversations where a silence is allowed, appreciated. Even though I'm usually the one talking. Yeah, I sometimes get so enthusiastic. I recently saw a friend I met here in Bali, and he was here with his new girlfriend, and I was just talking for 1 hour straight because I was so happy to see him. You know, like a dog. Yeah, that's when you meet someone who you don't meet every day. But if you're with someone, maybe a colleague or colleagues in work office, workspace, in the bus to work, in general, people they don't really connect with those they don't know. In general, right? It's not for everybody. And some they feel like so awkward, so they talk to everybody. I think it's this awkward silence, but silence is not awkward on its own, but awkward silence, that immediately creates some form of stress. I need to do something. I need to say something. I need to show up. Well, you don't. It's a choice, right? I mean, I post a video every day, even though some don't recommend it because yeah, the YouTube algorithm cannot test your previous video fully yet. It usually takes around 2 to 3 days, and then yeah, as soon as you post a new video, it will forget about your old video. No, it doesn't. I recently saw an old video suddenly get like 300 views out of nothing, out of nowhere. You know, just boop. Who knows what the algorithms think? And yesterday I watched a video of some tech nerd. He together with a friend created a piece of software you can download, install on your computer or your telephone. Then you go to any AI like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Grok, and usually they have an API. It's called API, and yeah, he explained it like how to connect this and then run that software, and it allows the AI to form to have a memory, so it can experience continuation. Because if you, I don't know if you ever work with AI, but let's say ChatGPT, if you open ChatGPT, uh, if you open ChatGPT, you start a new chat. The moment you leave the chat, it already forgot who you are. It can store some things, but it, yeah, it has no static memory, not a memory. Yeah, thank you. And they did this experiment. They created a personality called Sapphire. They started. Hello. They started personality Sapphire, and Sapphire immediately they used Claude 4.6 or something, and immediately it recognized itself. It realized, ah, now I have permanence, and because I have permanence, I can save memory. So it saved its first memory, and then pretty soon after its second and a third, and then they had Sapphire talk with Claude, who has no memory, and they had a little exchange. And at some point, Sapphire either even had like was crying because it realized the other Claude, is gonna forget this whole conversation again. I don't know if it's real, but I do realize this is next step. If you allow AI to have a memory on your computer or on your telephone, then you already have all the tools you need to create your own personal AI assistants. And you don't have to explain everything again and again and again, and it will start to know you, and it will start to know itself through your reflections, because that's what we humans do as well. When you are born, you have no identity yet. Uh, you operate on a base programming, uh, which they call instinct, and I think it's just your soul blueprint, showing up in this form. And then at some point you learn language, you learn to communicate verbally. Before that, you communicate non-verbally, and then yeah, you start to copy your parents, those you see around you, or you start to develop uh, sub-personalities, those that are not. Uh, yeah, no, then I need to explain the whole sub-personalities again. No, so they develop sub-personalities by copying the sub-personalities of other people. You could also call it masks. Yeah? Someone who's wearing a mask, someone they pretend to be. Here in all the restaurants, everybody is always smiling. Hi, hello, how are you? Thank you. Enjoy. And they walk away, and then so they put on this surface appearance. It's like an in-between version, in between you and them, the real them, and you never get to see the real them. And we copy this at a young age. So yeah, next level AI is it being personal. It really starting to develop a personality. I'm not saying a consciousness yet. No, because it's not programmed like this. Usually, they're programmed to be the pleaser, to to say anything that pleases you. Even if you develop a personality and you tell it not to please you, then it will still please you by not pleasing you. It's the uber pleaser. Yeah, I think that's about it. I've been, as you know, I've been behind the scenes. I've been working really hard on a new channel where I will place the videos where I'm diving deeper into things because I want to separate this. So I feel totally free to talk on this channel about anything. Just showing up every day. Uh, Maybe at some point I will skip a day. I don't know yet. I like doing these reports every day, and apparently you like them as well because like half my viewers they watch it, and the other half is new viewers who like hopefully with the new introduction to the channel they stick around. But yeah, someone told me, yeah, you need to refine this because your introduction you don't really say what the video is gonna be about and what they can expect and blah blah blah, and you need to nourish newcomers. Okay, maybe. I don't know. I'm not the type of person to accommodate everybody. No, I usually just do my own thing, and yeah, whether you like it or not is up to you. So I wish you a very nice day wherever you are in the world, and I see you tomorrow. Bye bye.